But you want it to be easy to change the battery when the time comes. Now if that is permanently affixed, the battery would be easy to change. The only way to do this right now will put some hot glue on it, because I can always remove the glue. So we'll prototype everything with a little glue. Crank this up to 100. Get a glue stick. Glue stick. So if I glue this case in here, and once it gets hard, I want to see if I'm going to be able to get to that battery. Because right now I have my hands in the way. And then I'll see which one works best. I might be able to put a small piece of wood in there contoured to this, epoxy it in using the resin, and then screw this into that wood, which would actually make it easier. Maybe I should try that first. Yeah, well that heats up. Let me take this and go see if I can get a piece of wood for it. Hold on. Instead of wood. The contour is the wrong way, but this bends. Well, let's do this. I'm going to try this one. If I draw a line here, yes, with the pencil that I haven't got. Spent almost $1,000 on that Proxon stuff. I got a pen. Okay, let me shut you off for a minute. Alright. Now what I want to do is just ruffle this up a little bit. See, if this doesn't work, I'll still be able to break this off here and clean off this glue and not have to worry about a bunch of holes. Being in the way. Okay, so now this, I'm thinking it's going to go right there, like that. I don't know if the battery will fit in upright, which would be actually good if it did. Could, but well, it actually could, I guess. Let's let that dry for a minute and see what happens. I got a cup of tea. Oh, here it is. Did I tell you about the little ginger cubes I found? Actually, hold on, I'll go get a couple. Okay. These are those little ginger cubes I was talking about that I get at the nature food store. They're organic or whatever. Now, there's a little sugar on it, but believe me, it's by no means sweet. But you can eat them like this. What I do is I'll make a hot cup of tea, flavor of your choice. You know, I use like an orange black, green, orange green, something like that, green, black. It's always decaf, however. And I'll fix it the way I always drink it, but then I drop a couple of these cubes in it and just let it be. Now I use the to-go cups all the time. Now it's the blue cup with the lid on it, with the little slider on it. So I just threw them in this real quick to show you. But I'm going to put them over here in the... Now it doesn't, in my opinion anyway, it doesn't give me an overpowering taste of ginger. There's just a little hint of it in the background. Which is, to me, I like it actually. I find it refreshing. Put these up here so I don't knock them over. Okay, what do we have here? It's pretty well dry enough to work with. Now, if I put the battery this way, come on. Or should I put it this way? Doesn't really make a difference actually. I put that there. Or do I put it here? You follow? I'm going to put it this way for now because that was my original plan. I just got to find a little screw. But it has to be a little, like a little sheet metal or wood screw or something like that. Something with a point that threads in. Something like that. Is it short enough? If I can make that work. That's the perfect one. Now I do like to find a little washer to go with it. Nope, that's not a washer. That's a little eye hook. A little eye hook. Okay, little washers. Little washers. Or a little screw in the head. Little washer. Oh. Now, I'm hoping this will work. I do have to put a starter hole. I want it to come out if I need it to slide off. But I want that little lip on it so it doesn't just slide off unless I move it up or down. There we go. Now I want to go this way. Okay. Get a little whiteboard. You know, I ordered some stuff that still hasn't come in. It's coming from that Bang something or other. And it's been a while. Now, I know it takes a while because this is one of those China companies that don't waste any time on getting it to you in a hurry. But come on. And sometimes when you order stuff, you order it because you need it. And, I mean, you know it's going to take longer than normal. But, come on. I just want it to stay in place long enough for me to try it. I got to bring it in a little bit more, so I got to bring that hole open a little bit more. But let's just assume here that this is on the battery, and the battery is in place. Yeah, that screw is not going to do it. Doesn't allow the battery to snap in. I mean, it's holding it, but the screw head is just, I knew that was going to be a problem. The screw head is just big enough to stop it. And the head of the screw is what's doing it. See, when this, I had just enough clearance for this to snap into the battery. With the snaps. But there's no room here underneath it. So when the screw's in there, it doesn't go down enough to snap. You know what? I think the location is going to be okay. So I'm going to leave this where it is for now. I don't know. See, this stuff is kind of spring-loaded. I don't think I have anything that I can use to make one. And it drives me nuts that I can't find the ones that I have. And if I put this in there, well, let's just say if I put this here, you see what makes this one tough? If I put it there, changing this is going to have to be opened up, because this is not going to fit through there with the cap on it. So if that fits in there like that, and I put the cap on it, I want to be able to get this off, but without wrecking the cap. So if I'm holding this, and let's just say that I have a screwdriver, a little one, and I pry that off. Can I pry that off? Yeah, okay, so I pry that off, and then can I get the battery out? Well, if my hands weren't in the way, yeah, I could probably get the battery out. So that'll be a little bit more difficult, but it would work. Just have to remember, well, putting it back on could be a problem. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cut that off, I think. If I put this way, what happens? See? The only way to really tell, I guess, is to put some glue on it. The snap is going to be the best thing. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to bother. The more I think about it, I still have to put the light in there. And if you got to start farting around with the battery, the light's going to get in the way. So if this is sitting in the case and I got to start pulling it out, you follow me? Now even if I put the light all the way down to the bottom, which I can do, that's not a problem. This is taking up too much space. That's not going to work.